Some people age fast. They feel tired, their bodies feel heavy, life becomes small, they see the years ahead as a time of slowing down, a time of loss. They look in the mirror and see only wrinkles and gray hair. They believe their best days are behind them. They accept that feeling weak is just a part of growing older. It is a story they have been told, and a story they have started to believe is true for them. But there is another way. Some people stay strong and full of life. They live with energy, even at 70 or 80. Their eyes sparkle with joy. They wake up in the morning with a purpose. They walk with a steady step, not a shuffle. They are not just living longer, they are living better. They find new hobbies, make new friends, and continue to learn. They see the years ahead as a gift, full of possibility and adventure. So, what is the difference? Why do some people fade, while others shine brighter with each passing year? It is a question many of us ask. We see it in our families. We see it in our friends. We wonder what secret they hold. Is it something they were born with? Is it just their good fortune to have better genes? We look for a complicated answer, a hidden truth that only a few people know. We assume it must be something difficult or out of reach for most of us. The answer is simpler than you think. It is not magic. It is not luck. It is not something you can buy in a bottle. The secret is found in the small things. It is found in the little choices we make every single day. These choices add up, one by one, like small steps on a long path. And that path leads to a stronger, healthier, and happier life. It is a path that is open to everyone, no matter your age or where you are starting from today. The power to change your life is not outside of you. It is inside of you. It is in the simple daily choices you make. The choice to move your body, even just for a few minutes. The choice to eat food that nourishes you. The choice to think thoughts that lift you up, not pull you down. The choice to connect with others and share a smile. These are not grand, difficult actions. They are small, quiet decisions that shape your future. Each one is a vote for a stronger you. Many people believe it is too late to start. They think, I am already 65 or I am 75, the damage is done. They feel their habits are set in stone. They look back with regret at the things they did not do. They see their current health as a final destination, not a starting point. This belief is the biggest obstacle of all. It is a story that keeps people stuck, preventing them from seeing the incredible potential that still lives within them. But the truth is, it is never too late. Your body is amazing. It wants to heal. It wants to be strong. It responds to good things at any age. Starting a new habit at 70 can have a powerful effect. The human spirit is resilient. It can find new purpose and new joy at any stage of life. The journey to a stronger life does not have an age limit. The only requirement is the decision to begin, to take that very first step, no matter how small it seems. Today, I will tell you stories that prove this. These are not stories of famous athletes or wealthy celebrities. They are stories of regular people, just like you. People who made a choice. People who decided they wanted more from their later years. More energy, more strength, more joy. They discovered that simple daily choices have the power to change everything. Their stories are a map, and they can show you the way. We will meet a woman who started at 72. She felt her world was shrinking. Her chair was her constant companion. Just walking to the mailbox left her out of breath. She thought this was her life now, but a single tiny decision changed her entire world. It was a choice so small, most people would overlook it, yet it was the beginning of a great transformation. Her story will show you that the biggest changes often start with the smallest steps. We will also meet a man who changed his mind at 68. His body was okay, but his heart was heavy. He was filled with worry and saw only the negative in his life. He believed that happiness was for other people, for the young and the lucky. He was stuck in a cycle of gray thoughts. Then, he learned a simple practice that brought color back into his world. His story is a powerful reminder that our mindset, the way we think, is just as important as how we move our bodies. And finally, we will be inspired by a woman who is 90 years old, but has the heart of someone much younger. She is not just alive, she is truly living. She has a secret to keeping her spirit young, even as her body ages. She shows us that age is just a number, but our attitude towards life is what truly defines us. Her wisdom is a beacon of hope. It lights the way, showing us what is possible when we live with purpose and a joyful heart. These stories are a gift. They are proof that you have more control over your health and happiness than you ever imagined. They will show you that a long, strong life is not about avoiding aging. It is about aging well. It is about embracing the years with strength, grace, and a hopeful spirit. So listen closely, open your heart, because today, the stories you hear can change your life. Your new beginning starts right now. Eleanor, 72, lived in a small, quiet house. Her world had become her favorite armchair by the window, watching life go by, children playing, neighbors walking dogs, seasons changing. Her body ached, and memories of gardening and beach walks felt distant. She missed her old self, but now, life was mostly lived from her chair. Clara visited her grandmother, Eleanor, and saw the sadness behind her smile. She gently suggested, "What if you walked for just 10 minutes a day?" Eleanor hesitated, doubting it would matter, but Clara's hope inspired her to try. That first walk was hard, but it was a promise she could keep. The first week was not easy. Every day, Eleanor battled a voice telling her to stay inside, that it was pointless, but she made a promise, just a 10-minute walk. Slowly, she kept going. One day, she noticed her back felt less stiff. It was a tiny victory, proof that change had begun. As the weeks turned into a month, Eleanor's 10-minute walks became easier. What once felt like a marathon now felt like a gentle stroll. She started to notice things she had only seen through her window before. She noticed the intricate patterns of a spider's web in her neighbor's hedge. She noticed the bright red color of the cardinals that visited the bird feeder down the street. She started to say hello to the people she passed. At first, it was just a small nod. Then it became a quiet, hello. Soon, she was having short conversations. Her world was expanding beyond her four walls. She learned the name of the fluffy golden retriever that lived 2 houses down. His name was Buddy. She learned that her neighbor, Mr. Henderson, grew the most beautiful roses. He even offered her a cutting from his prize-winning bush. These small interactions were like water for a thirsty plant. They nourished her spirit. She was no longer just a face in a window. She was becoming a part of her neighborhood again. She was connecting with the life that was happening all around her. One day, after her walk, she felt a little spark of her old self. She found herself walking into her backyard. She looked at her neglected garden beds, now overgrown with weeds. For years, the task of cleaning them up had seemed overwhelming. But today, it seemed different. She thought, maybe I could just pull a few weeds, just for 10 minutes. So, she did. She knelt on a soft pad and gently worked the soil. The familiar feeling of the earth in her hands brought a wave of forgotten joy. It felt like coming home. Her 10-minute walk had created a ripple effect. It gave her more than just physical strength. It gave her confidence. It showed her that she could start small. The principle of just 10 minutes could be applied to other things too. It broke down overwhelming tasks into manageable pieces. The garden was no longer a mountain to be climbed. It was a series of small, 10-minute projects. The walk had taught her a new way to approach life. It taught her the power of starting small and being consistent. It was a lesson in hope. After 3 months, Eleanor's 10 minutes had naturally grown. Some days she walked for 15 minutes, and on beautiful sunny days, she might even walk for 20. She didn't force it. Her body just wanted to keep going. She felt lighter, and her steps were more confident and steady. The persistent ache in her knees had softened to a quiet hum. Sometimes, she would walk and not even think about her knees at all. That was a miracle to her. The change was so gradual, but when she looked back, she was honestly amazed at how far she had come. Her doctor was amazed too. At her next checkup, he noticed the difference immediately. "Eleanor, you look wonderful," he said with a wide smile. Her blood pressure was lower, she'd lost a few pounds, but more importantly there was a light in her eyes that he had not seen in years. When she told him about her daily walks, he was thrilled. "That is the best medicine I could ever prescribe," he told her. His words validated her effort. It confirmed that her small daily habit was making a real, measurable difference in her health. The changes were not just physical. Her mood had lifted dramatically. The gray cloud of hopelessness that used to follow her had disappeared. She felt more optimistic. She slept better at night and woke up feeling more rested. She had more energy for other things. She started cooking more elaborate meals again, trying new recipes. She invited Clara over for lunch, not just for a short visit. She filled her house with the delicious smells of baking, something she had not done in a very long time. Her home was no longer just a quiet place to sit. Her relationships blossomed. Her conversations with her family were no longer focused on her aches and pains. Instead, she told them about the funny thing Buddy the dog did on her walk. She talked about her plans for the garden. She was engaged and interested in their lives too. She was no longer just a person to be taken care of. She was an active participant in the family again. Her energy was contagious. The simple act of walking had given her back her vitality, and that vitality was a gift to everyone who loved her. A year after her 10-minute promise, Eleanor was a different person. Or rather, she was more like the person she had always been, deep down. Her comfortable armchair was still in the living room, but it was no longer her whole world. It was now just a nice place to rest after a busy day. Her days were now filled with activity. She had a thriving vegetable garden in her backyard. She shared her tomatoes and zucchini with her neighbors. She joined a small book club that met once a month. She had found a new community. Her 10-minute walk was still the foundation of her day. It was a non-negotiable ritual. It was the habit that started it all. It reminded her of where she started and how far she had come. Sometimes on her walks, she would see other older people sitting in their windows, watching the world go by. She would give them a warm smile and a wave. She understood what they were feeling. She hoped that maybe her smile could be a tiny spark for them, just as Clara's suggestion had been a spark for her. Eleanor's story is not about running a marathon. It is not about a dramatic overnight transformation. It is about the quiet, profound power of a small, consistent choice. It is about the courage to take the first step, even when it feels pointless. Her journey started with just 10 minutes. 10 minutes of movement. 10 minutes of fresh air. 10 minutes of keeping a promise to herself. Those 10 minutes added up, day after day, and they rebuilt her life, one step at a time. They gave her back her strength, her joy, and her future. Her story proves that it is never too late. It is never too late to move your body. It is never too late to feel stronger. It is never too late to expand your world. Your journey does not have to start with a huge, intimidating goal. It can start with a promise of just 10 minutes. It can start today. Just like Eleanor, you can choose to take that first small step. You can open the door and see what happens. You might be amazed at the person you become. You might find a strength you thought was lost forever. Think of your body not as a solid statue, but as a living river. Your blood flows constantly, carrying oxygen and nutrients to every part of you. When you move, it's like opening the gates of a dam. Your river flows stronger, bringing life and energy everywhere. Every step helps your river of life nourish you. Your muscles are your body's engine. As we age, they can get sleepy, making daily tasks harder. But movement, walking, gardening, lifting light weights, wakes them up. Strong muscles protect your body, support your joints, and help you stay steady and independent. Keep moving, and your muscles will stick around for you. Movement is a gift for your heart and mind. When you walk, your heart grows stronger and your brain gets more oxygen, helping you feel clear, focused, and happy. Even a simple daily walk lifts your mood and brings calm. Take care of your body, and you nurture your heart and mind. Your bones are the frame of your body. They provide the structure that holds you up. Many people think of bones as being hard and lifeless, like rocks, but this is not true at all. Your bones are living, growing tissue. They are constantly breaking down old bone and building new bone. This process is happening right now, inside you. To build new, strong bone, your body needs a special signal. It needs a reason to make your skeleton strong. Without that signal, the bone-building process can slow down over time. Movement is the signal your bones are waiting for. Specifically, they need weight-bearing movement. This sounds complicated, but it is very simple. It just means any activity where your feet and legs are supporting your own body weight. Walking is a perfect example of a weight-bearing exercise. Every time your foot lands on the ground, it sends a tiny, gentle stress signal up through your bones. This signal is like a secret message that says, "We need to be strong! Build more bone right here!" It is a direct command to your bone-building cells to get to work. This is why activities like swimming, while wonderful for your heart and muscles, are not as effective for building bone density. In the water, your body is weightless, so your bones do not get that important stress signal. Activities like walking, dancing, or even just standing and doing chores around the house send that message loud and clear. It is the language your bones understand. By staying active on your feet, you are actively telling your body to keep your skeleton dense and strong. This is your best defense against osteoporosis and the risk of fractures as you age. Think of it this way. By choosing to walk, you are sending a love letter to your bones. You are telling them that you need them to be strong and resilient for the many years to come. You are actively participating in the health of your own skeleton. It is an empowering thought. You have a direct say in how strong your bones will be. It does not require intense, jarring exercise. The simple, gentle impact of a daily walk speaks the secret language of your bones, helping to keep your frame solid, sturdy, and reliable for a long, strong life. Arthur was 68, healthy for his age, but lived under a constant cloud of worry. He worried about his health, his finances, and his grown children, even when there was no real reason. His wife tried to cheer him up, but he always found a reason to stay inside. Arthur was present, but his mind was always elsewhere, weighed down by endless anxious thoughts. Arthur's daughter noticed his worries and brought him a simple gift, a notebook and pen. She gently challenged him. Each night, write down 3 good things from your day. They can be small. Arthur was skeptical, but he tried. Coffee, a bird, matching socks. Simple, good things. He felt silly but kept his promise and wrote them down before sleep. The first week of his 5-minute journal was a struggle. Arthur's mind wanted to worry, not notice the good, but he kept at it. Slowly, he began to look for small moments. A smile, sunlight through leaves, a funny story. He was hunting for the good, and it quietly changed everything. After 2 weeks, Arthur's nightly lists of good things became a habit. He noticed more small joys: a fresh strawberry, a chat with the mail carrier, the comfort of his favorite sweater. His journal became proof that his days held beauty and connection. The world hadn't changed, but Arthur's way of seeing it had. By the end of the month, Arthur's nightly journaling had created a ripple effect in his life. He became more present and positive with his loved ones. Margaret felt more seen and appreciated. Their connection deepened as they shared small joys together. Arthur noticed what his body could do, not just its aches. The constant worry faded, replaced by calm and gratitude. He learned happiness was appreciating the imperfect life he already had. A year later, Arthur was still writing in his journal every night. It was no longer a challenge, it was an anchor. He was a changed man, more present, more peaceful, and much happier. He learned to see beauty in the ordinary and express gratitude. He even took up woodworking again, building birdhouses for friends. The 5-minute journal taught him to notice the flowers, not just the weeds. Arthur discovered happiness isn't found, it's built, one good thought at a time. We've talked about moving our bodies and changing our minds. Now let's talk about purpose, the fire inside that keeps us going. Purpose is the reason you get out of bed, the spark that lights your days. It pushes you forward, especially on hard days, and brings meaning to every moment, no matter your age. Having purpose is the secret to a young heart. Finding your purpose after 60 doesn't require a grand mission. It's often in simple joys: gardening, helping others, or learning something new. Your why can change over time. Try new things, follow what brings you meaning, and remember, sometimes the search itself is the purpose. Purpose isn't just a feeling, it's action. Purpose is a verb. It's about showing up, doing, and making a difference, big or small. Whether you're helping a neighbor, sharing stories, or learning something new, these actions fill your days with meaning. Purpose gives your day direction and transforms time into something you use for what matters most. Having a purpose gives you a reason to rise, from your bed, your chair, and to the challenges of each new day. It pulls you forward, keeps you moving, and helps you stay strong. Purpose is your anchor in the storm, your light, your spring, your reason for being. Nurture it. Food can feel confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Think of food as your friend, fuel and building blocks for your body. You don't need a perfect diet, just small, wise choices most of the time. Eating well is an act of self-care and a source of strength, not stress. Protein is the key to keeping your muscles strong as you age. It's found in foods like eggs, chicken, fish, beans, and Greek yogurt. Try to include a little protein with every meal, not just at dinner. This simple habit helps you feel stronger, more energetic, and independent every day. Eat the rainbow. Fill your plate with fruits and vegetables of many colors, not candy. Each color brings unique nutrients and antioxidants, helping protect your body and keep you strong. Make your meals vibrant and fun. Next time you shop, explore the produce aisle and bring home a rainbow. George, 75 and living alone, ate the same lunch every day, white bread with butter. He felt tired, thinking it was just age. A neighbor suggested adding protein, like egg or turkey. Soon, George had more energy. He even added tomato for color. Simple changes made his lunch a source of strength. We have talked about food, but we must also talk about what we drink. The most important drink for your body is simple, plain water. Remember the idea of your body as a living river. Water is what keeps that river flowing smoothly. Every single cell in your body needs water to function properly. It helps you digest your food. It helps carry nutrients to where they need to go. It helps keep your joints lubricated. It even helps your brain to think clearly. Being even a little bit dehydrated can make you feel tired, sluggish, and confused. As we get older, our sense of thirst can sometimes become less accurate. We might not feel thirsty even when our body needs water. This means we have to be more mindful about drinking throughout the day. We can't always wait for thirst to be our guide. Many of the common issues that older adults face, like constipation, fatigue, and even dizziness, can sometimes be caused or made worse by not drinking enough water. It is one of the simplest and most overlooked aspects of staying healthy and feeling good. So, how can you make sure you are drinking enough? Try to make it a habit. Start your day with a glass of water, even before your morning coffee or tea. Keep a water bottle or a pitcher of water on your kitchen counter where you can see it. This visual reminder can make a big difference. Try to sip water steadily throughout the day, rather than trying to drink a lot all at once. If you find plain water boring, you can add a slice of lemon, lime, or cucumber to give it a little flavor. Herbal tea without sugar is also a great way to stay hydrated. While other drinks can be enjoyed in moderation, sugary drinks like soda and fruit juice are best avoided. They contain a lot of sugar that our bodies don't need, which can lead to weight gain and other health problems. They do not hydrate you as well as plain water does. Think of water as an essential nutrient, just like protein or vitamins. Making water your main drink is a simple, free, and incredibly powerful habit for your health. It keeps everything in your body running smoothly, from your muscles to your mind. As you can see, eating well as we get older does not have to be a complicated and difficult task. It is not about perfection. It is about making small, consistent, positive choices. It is about progress, not perfection. Remember George and his simple lunch. He did not go from a plain bread sandwich to a fancy gourmet meal overnight. He just added one thing, then he added another. These small, manageable steps are the key to building healthy habits that last. Trying to change everything all at once is overwhelming and often leads to giving up. Start with one simple thing. For the next week, just focus on one new habit. Maybe your goal will be to add a piece of fruit to your breakfast every day. Or maybe it will be to drink one extra glass of water in the afternoon. Or perhaps you will try to add a vegetable to your dinner every night. Choose one thing that feels easy and achievable for you. Once that one thing feels like a normal part of your routine, you can think about adding another small change. This is how you build a healthier lifestyle, step by step. Be kind and patient with yourself. There will be days when you eat a piece of cake or forget to eat a vegetable. That is perfectly normal. It is part of life. Do not let one less than perfect day discourage you. Just get back to your healthy habits at the very next meal. A healthy diet is about the overall pattern of what you eat over weeks and months, not about one single meal or one single day. Every meal is a new opportunity to make a choice that nourishes your body. There is no failure, only starting again. Remember, food is your friend. It is a source of pleasure, energy, and health. By focusing on a few simple principles, eating enough protein, adding more color to your plate, and drinking plenty of water, you can give your body the tools it needs to stay strong and vibrant. You have the power to improve your health one bite at a time. It is a journey of small, delicious steps that lead to a feeling of greater energy and well-being. Your body will thank you for it, today, and for all the years to come. A strong, healthy life is built on good daily habits. One of the most powerful places to start is in the morning. How you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Try gentle stretches, deep breaths, or a moment of gratitude. Nourish your body with water and a healthy breakfast. A simple morning routine grounds you and prepares you to meet the day with strength and grace. Sunshine is a simple, free habit that boosts our health and mood. Just a few minutes outdoors can help your body make vitamin D, strengthen bones, and lift your spirits. Enjoying sunlight, even by a window, is an easy way to feel better every day. Let the joy of sunshine become part of your daily routine. One of the most important habits for our happiness and longevity is connection. We are social creatures. Staying connected is as vital as food and water. Meaningful relationships keep our minds sharp and protect us from loneliness. Even a simple conversation or a warm hug can lift our spirits. Make connection a daily practice. Call, text, or reach out to someone you care about. The habit of connection fills our hearts and enriches our lives. Restful sleep is a gift we often overlook. It's not wasted time. It's a vital need, just like breathing. While you sleep, your body repairs, your mind restores, and your heart and immune system recharge. A good night's sleep is like a health spa for your body and brain. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens, and wind down. Treat sleep as the foundation for all your healthy habits. We've talked about keeping our bodies strong, but your brain is just as important. Like a muscle, it gets stronger when you challenge it and weaker if you don't. Try new things, take different paths, and break your routine. These small changes keep your mind flexible, resilient, and ready to learn at any age. Stay curious and keep exploring.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy
One of the best workouts for your brain is to learn something new. It doesn't matter what you learn, language, music, games, or technology. The act of learning builds new pathways, keeps your mind agile, and brings joy. Don't be afraid to be a beginner. Every new thing you try is a gift to your future self. Harold, at 82, prided himself on finishing the daily crossword in under 15 minutes. But it became too easy, a routine, not a challenge. One day, his grandson introduced him to Sudoku. It was hard, and Harold struggled, but his grandson encouraged him. "It's supposed to be hard, Grandpa. That's how you know it's a good workout." By embracing new challenges, Harold kept his mind sharp and built new trails in his brain. Meet Rose, 90 years old, but her spirit is ageless. She lives in a senior community, but you'll find her dancing everywhere. Hallways, dining room, even waiting for the elevator. Rose spent decades as a shy librarian, always dreaming of dancing but never daring. After her husband passed, she decided to stop waiting and start living. She let the music out. At first, she danced alone in her apartment, swaying to big band tunes, feeling silly but alive. Now, Rose is known as the dancer who fills her world with laughter, movement, and joy. Rose's secret to staying young is simple: say yes. For years, she said no to new things out of fear or self-doubt, but at 85 she started saying yes, to painting, to bridge, to dancing. When invited to dance she almost refused, but chose yes, and it changed everything. That yes led her onto the dance floor, into new friendships, and into a vibrant life. Saying yes opened doors to adventure and joy she never imagined. Rose's life proves that one yes can transform everything. Dancing didn't just lift Rose's spirits, it transformed her health. She grew stronger, steadier, and more energetic, surprising even her doctor. But the real change was in her spirit. Dancing made her feel ageless and free. Her joy became contagious, inspiring others in her community to move, smile, and join in. Even the quietest residents found themselves tapping their feet, drawn to her light. Rose dances not just for herself, but for everyone who needs a reminder to let the music in. She's proof that movement can set your spirit soaring at any age. Rose's advice on aging is simple. Focus on what you have, not what you've lost. She collects moments, not things. Laughter, sunlight, music, and connection. She's learned to let go of worrying about what others think. At 90, she's earned the right to be herself. Her curiosity keeps her mind young. She's always learning, always asking questions. Rose encourages everyone to sing, dance, and be a little foolish. The secret to a young heart, she says, is to stay curious and embrace joy. Age is just a number. Your spirit is what keeps you young. Rose isn't perfect. She has aches, sadness, and hard days. But her legacy is the joy she chose, the yes she said, and the life she lived out loud. She changed her community, making it brighter and more joyful. Her story, like Eleanor's and Arthur's, shows that small choices create a vibrant life. The journey to aging well is built on simple daily steps, movement, gratitude, connection. You have the power to begin your own story of joy and strength, starting now. The secret isn't out there, it's in the choices you make today. As we end, remember, the path to a strong, joyful life is made of small stones. Each stone is a simple habit, a walk, a kind word, a new experience. Alone, each step seems small, but together, they build a beautiful path forward. You don't need dramatic change, just one small step today. Choose your stone movement, gratitude, curiosity, or joy. Hold it, feel its power, and place it on your path. Your journey begins with this single, simple step. Some people believe their best days are behind them, but the truth is, every new day is a fresh page, a new opportunity. Your body wants to be healthy, your mind sharp, your spirit joyful. At any age, you can start something new and grow stronger. Tomorrow is a gift. Embrace it with hope. Today, we've explored simple habits, movement, mindset, purpose, connection, and rest. These are not just ideas, they're your invitation to begin aging well. This journey starts with a single step. Choose one small action today. Your new story is waiting.